If you're a tourist or a student in Belgium and you're looking for a neighborhood where you can have African shops, African restaurants, and you can feel the African vibe and community, then I would highly recommend you visit MATONGE in Brussels. So I tried to buy food here. Today I went on a little adventure in MATONGE, and MATONGE is Brussels African district. Now people from the Netherlands, northern France, and even western Germany flock to this particular part of Brussels.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. So I'm currently at Brussels Central now. I'm waiting for the bus. I just dropped from the bus. Actually, I took a train from Hasselt to Brussels Central, and from Brussels Central to here it's just like a few minutes, like 7-8 maximum 10 minutes, and we are already here at Port de Namur. So from here now we are going to explore the African district. Now MATONGE is actually called the African district because here you have so many African shops, African hairdressers, and just giving you that African vibe. Now my biggest prayer is that as I'm going to film people will not start asking me like, why are you filming, because I know my African people, once you just bring out your camera, it's always an issue. Okay, so I hope that nobody is going to disturb me or going to bring down my spirits or anything is going to happen. So let's go.
To make matters easy for me, I had to film with my phone because one thing I realized is the fact that so many African people don't like to be on camera. Immediately they see you taking out your phone, worse is a camera, everybody just starts walking away from you. It was so hard filming this video because a lot of people said they didn't want me to film, they don't want cameras here. It was just a whole lot. So please enjoy the clips that you see. MATONGE started like a joke. It wasn't even an African district back then. A lot of African people just started coming here, doing their businesses, you know, doing hairdressing, selling African stuff. And before you know it, it became a highly populated African district here in Brussels. If you're in Belgium, especially those in the Flemish region, and you feel like you don't get to see a lot of African things, I would highly recommend you come to this place. There is nothing that you look for that you won't find. I was so shocked. There are so many things that I order from online shops that are so expensive because I felt like they are not here in Belgium. But then when I came to this place, I was shocked. Is it from African shops to African jewelry to African food? There is nothing that you're looking for that you won't find in MATONGE. From my left hand, you have these traveling shops. So if you want to travel to Africa, especially Douala, Kinshasa, and all of that, you can actually come to this section. Okay, they take charge of, you know, taking people to African countries, ahead getting visas and all of that. For African countries that actually do accept visas, yeah, you can actually come here. One thing about this place is that we have almost close to like 3 million Africans, and most of them are Congolese. I mean, you know that Belgium used to be the colonial master of Congo, so it makes sense that we have more Congolese in MATONGE. No. Merci. One thing that I've realized here is that there are so many beauty shops. Like, look at this. So now we're going into the gallery of MATONGE, and I wanted to eat something. So let's go to a Congolese restaurant inside. Je vois juste le beignet et le haricot que moi je connais. So I ordered for beignet and haricot, which is actually puff and beans. And let me just say the truth, I didn't like the beans, but then I loved the puff. Okay, The thing is that I'm not used to the way Congolese people cook their beans, and I was even scared I was going to disturb my system, but the puff puff was so good. You can still come here and eat other things. As you can see, there's fish and a whole lot of other things that you can eat, and this is not the only restaurant. There are so many little restaurants, and when I talk about restaurants, it's not like you come and sit here and eat. You buy and carry your food and go, okay? Or you look for a bar inside of MATONGE and you can sit there and eat, okay? It's not like they have fancy restaurants. Most of them are just fast food, and most of the food is actually for Congolese.
Oui. Moi, je connais juste l'eau. Je connais juste ça. Oui, c'est bon même. Il y a du tout avec ça. Hein? Il y a du tout avec du blé là. Chauffer ici ou bien à la maison? Non, chauffer, je parle le corps. Donc je veux juste manger. Je peux manger ici? Ah, si on mange pas ici, c'est à côté. So I tried to buy food here, and I can't buy because here they don't accept cards. You can only buy food like with cash. So if you're coming to MATONGE, make sure that you withdraw money from your bank because the only... Profite même d'eux. Because they only collect cash, you see. This is the most difficult videos I've ever tried to make. Like, it's so difficult to film. Everybody's looking at you. Like, I can be standing here and people are standing. Immediately I whip out my camera, everybody moves away from me. Like, it's like I'm carrying one abominable thing. So now I'm looking for a bank where I can go and withdraw. I can go and withdraw money so that I can buy food. Like, I want to eat something, and I want to eat something African-ish again. Anyway, so I just withdrew 20 euros now, and I'm going back to the same place where I ordered food. So let's go back and eat.
These are not things that are made industrial. You know, it's handmade.
So where are they made?
Where?
Where is this one made?
This one is made in Africa, in Togo.
Ah, mais c'est trop cher, gars. Merde.
Excusez-moi. Mais il faut que vous nous souteniez, tu vois, parce que si vous allez continuer à dire que c'est trop cher, tu vois, nous, on va jamais arriver à faire des choses moins chères. Mais oui, tu vois, maman. Parce que nous, on n'est pas Zara, on n'est pas H&M, on n'est pas, tu vois. Et surtout, l'argent, il retourne à la maison. Oui.
Je peux donner 10 euros. C'est juste pour dormir, c'est parce que je veux pas que
maman,
ma tête...
Non, ça c'est pour dormir et en même temps aussi tu peux marcher.
Non, c'est juste pour dormir pour moi. Oui, maman, parce que je n'aime pas quand ma tête...
10 euros, je le
Pardon.
perdre. 10 euros, je le vais perdre, maman.
Tu ne perds pas.
Je perds, maman.
Non,
je te dis la vérité, maman. Je te dis la vérité.
Tu ne perds pas.
Maman.
When did you start the business?
I started 3 years ago.
Wow. Where did you get your stuff from?
My stuff comes from everywhere. Before sides of Africa.
Wow. How is the business like? Is it good? Is it moving?
right now, because we are in a crisis period, so the business is a little bit slow, yeah. But I don't know. Me, I'm happy because I don't have a lot of clients. We don't have a lot of clients, but we have our clients that come usually. Okay. So for us, the business is going well. You know, it can be always better. Yeah. You understand? So,
but then when you import things from Africa, do you pay like customs duties?
Yeah, we pay a lot of things. Because you pay the administrative thing, administrative, you know, you pay the taxes, you know, from there, from here, you know, you pay the rate also. You understand? So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy to how you say it, to promote, you know, African stuff out of Africa.
But then do you have like social media?
Yes, we have
TikTok,
media,
Instagram.
We have a page Instagram. Yeah. And then we have also a page TikTok.
Okay, then it's
and
good.
If you look for us at internet, Google, if you Google us, you're gonna find us also.
Okay, then that's good. Good luck.
Thank you, my sister.
Though MATONGE is mostly an African populated district, you can still have other amazing stores where you can buy things from Zara to Foot Locker to the other shops that you can get things really cheap like Z-Man, Action. Yeah, so you don't have to bother. Even if you don't want African things, you are still going to have, like, you know, good stores where you can buy things. If you're a black girl and you're looking for where the African aunties are and where you can go and get your head braided at any time, I highly recommend MATONGE. Just get into Galerie MATONGE. When you come in here, I had to be really strategic because these people don't just want cameras in their faces. So when you get in here, you always see the African aunties sitting and calling you, oh, like, do you want to braid your hair? Come, I'm going to braid your hair. Now, this is the food that I bought. As you can see, it doesn't really look good. I don't know if it looks good to you, but it doesn't look good to me, okay? Now, taking the other side of the street, I moved into this amazing shop. This shop is where you can get anything and everything, guys. Let me not even lie. I got my braiding hair here. You can get all. Just look. No, just take a good look at this. Where I got my bonnet, it was so expensive, but here it was so cheap. I was so mad. I was like, what? This shop has all the skincare, hair care, and everything that you can think of African. So if you are a black girl, this is the shop for you, okay? me to leave Matonge, and I was just taking a stroll around the other streets before I could go take my train and go to school. And I'm going to say one thing, okay, in as much as I'm saying that, oh, this is the African district, everything African nice and blah blah blah, I'm also going to say that there's something I didn't like about this area, because I feel like there were so many black men, black young men just laying around doing nothing. There was a lot of weed smoking. Like if you get into the gallery, there's so much of weed smoking and just a bunch of other nasty things that were going on here that I'm not going to say here on camera. But then again, if you want to look for a place where you can buy African food, African products, everything African, Matonge is the area for you. Let me know if you know about this Matonge area, if you've been here before. They actually also call it Matonge of Kinshasha because we have more of Congolese people here. I'm just going to leave the video here. I hope that you learned one or two things and you enjoyed this video. Please, before we go, don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button, like, comment, share, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.